So for complex numbers entrance, so there is something that we have to know, the shortcuts. Let me just stop the screen and I'll share my full screen. Yeah, PDF. I think you're able to see it. Is everyone able to see the screen? Is everyone able to? Yeah, perfect. Anup has told me yes. Others, I believe that it should be an S. Fine. So let me see whether I can write something. No. So guys, I wanted to just take up your pen and the notebook, okay, and write down what I am writing it down on the same thing here. Fine. So for a better bandwidth, I'll just stop the video. Yes. I power 4n value is equal to 1. Okay. I power 4n plus 1 value is equal to I. I power 4n plus 2 value is equal to minus 1. I power 4n plus 3 value is equal to minus I. And we should all know what is I square value. Minus 1. I cube value is what? I square into I. Correct? So minus I. I power 4. That is I square into I square. That is plus 1. So up to this, are you clear? Why I am telling you is that because these are the shortcuts that we'll be using for the class. If everyone has noted down this thing, let me know. Second thing what we have to note is, I'm writing here only, later I'll rub it out. 1 plus omega square value is equal to 0. 1 plus omega square value is equal to 0. So suppose if you see 1 plus omega in the question, you can directly put it is equal to what? Minus omega square. What is 1 plus omega from this equation? Minus omega square, w square. And omega cube value is 1. Omega cube value is 1. So these are the important things. If everyone has noted down, let me know in the chat option so that I can start for the today's session with this knowledge. So if you're done with it, I will, done. I'll use it done. If I just see 2 more dones, then I will clear it out. 3. Yeah, perfect. Everyone is done. Fine. Okay. But first I'll start with this equation. Question number, let me just clear it. Let me zoom it. Express z is equal to root 2 e power 3 pi by 4 I in the form a plus ib. Okay, in the form a plus ib. So how to do this question? See, for example, these kind of question we are having the answer 1 plus I minus 1 plus I minus 1 minus I 1 minus I and all, right? Correct? So how to do this question easily? I don't want you to try now. Okay, because trying now it's a waste of time. That's the reason I'm here now. Okay, let me just draw it for you first. The shapes. We all know our x-axis, y-axis, right? Correct? X-axis, y-axis, we all know very clearly. Correct? So towards the left. Correct? For example, let me take this as this is my I, this is my minus I, correct? And this is my 1, and this is my minus 1. Just like my x-axis and y-axis, x-axis and y-axis. Okay, just mark these things in the graph. Okay, what is my 3 pi by 4 value in degrees? This is in radians. Anything which is in pi, that is in radians. So how to convert this into degree? 3 into 180 by 4. 135 degree. Correct? 135 degree is coming in which quadrant? In the second quadrant. It's an obtuse angle, right? It is an obtuse angle. So it is coming in which quadrant? Second quadrant. If the answer is coming in the second quadrant, this is my second quadrant, right? Yes. Just see what is in the option here. I is there. What is here? -1. So what is the answer? Option B, -1 plus I. Is it easy? Depending upon the degree only I'm marking. First thing is on the x-axis, it should be always what? 1. On the y-axis, it should be I. Is it clear for everyone? How to do it fast? This is the shortcut. This is the shortcut. Is it clear? 3 pi by 4 is 3 into 180 by 4. That is 135 degree. Is it clear for everyone? Just draw the graph. Suppose if I'm getting 270, that is in third quadrant, right? Yes. So just put accordingly. Second quadrant, what is coming? I is coming and -1 is coming. That's all. Suppose if it is in first quadrant, it is 1 plus I. First quadrant. Suppose the answer is in first quadrant, it is 1 plus I. Here anyway, it is not 1 plus I. -1 minus I will come in which quadrant? Third quadrant. It's not in, this is my first quadrant. This is my, let me change the color. This is my first quadrant. This is my second quadrant. This is my third quadrant. This is my fourth quadrant. If it is fourth quadrant, the angle will be here. It is 1 minus I. So that is also I'm cancelling it out. If it is in third quadrant is -1 minus I. So option C. So just by elimination also I will be able to get it. -1 plus I. I hope it is clear for everyone. Please draw the graph. Because you will not get this shortcut in the internet. That's the reason I'm telling you. Okay. Anyone is not clear with this? This is the first question which I wanted to do. Yes, I think I got one question now. I think so. Nitin, I'll help you out once I come down. Okay, don't worry. Yeah. Question number 15. Please try this. I power 141, 142, 143, 144. If anyone wants my help, I will do this right now. Just type either you don't know or you need help. in this. So guys, suppose if you are having doubt in this, that I power 4 and I told, right? Correct? Make it to that format. For example, if it is 141, 4n. So 4 2s, 4 3s are 12. Correct? Balance is 1, 21. 4 5s are 20. Remainder 1. So it is basically what? This one is 4n plus 1. I power 4n plus 1. Correct? What about this? I power 4n plus 2. What about this? I power 4n plus 3. So this one is what? I power 4n. 144 is perfectly divisible. I got one answer. Ali, you are correct. 144 is perfectly divisible because 144 by 4, if I do, 4, same thing. 4 3s are 12, 24, 4 6 are 24. So it is perfectly divisible. So 4n. 4 into my n is this quotient, 36. So what is I power 4n plus 1 value? What I told you? What is the value which I told you for I power 4n plus 1? This will be my I. What will be this? 4n plus 2 minus 1. 4n plus 3 minus I. This is what? My 1. Add everything. I minus I. Add everything. Add all of these values. I'll be getting the option 0. I'll be getting the option 0. Is it easy or difficult? Please remember the values of the shortcut. What is I power 4n plus 1? I. 4n plus 2 is what? Minus 1. See, this basically, again, if you are having difficulty to remember this, I got one more technique. This is my I. This is my I square. This is my I cube and this is my I power 4. Is it easy now? I square value is minus 1. I cube value is minus I. I power value, I power 4 value is 1. Is it clear? Is this thing clear for everyone? So this is the shortcut. Perfect. I square, I cube, I power 4. So you have to write down all of these things. If everyone has copied this thing out, I can go to next question. Shall I? Done. Ali is done. Shall I clear it? Kanaga, Eunice, Anub. Anub is done. Yeah. Perfect. Eunice. Eunice, if you didn't understand, let me know. Done. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I got one more question. Question number 14. How to do this question fast? Suppose A plus IB is coming and one more term is coming. Okay. In the left hand side. So what you have to do in this? A plus IB. Correct? Here we got some, leave about the powers and everything. That is just for confusing you, they are giving it. What is A square plus B square? So what we are doing, A plus IB, what they're doing basically A square plus B square, right? Correct? So what is root of 8 square plus what is the coefficient of this 1? What is 1? Root of 8 the whole square plus 1 square. What is the value? What is the coefficient of 1? What is root of 8 square plus 1 square? What is the value? Root 8 the whole square is 8. 8 plus 1, what is the answer? 9. So option C. Is it clear? If they're asking you a square plus b square, just square these terms, the coefficient. So answer is 9. Is it clear? So this is the shortcut. Yeah. So I'm going for the next question. Let me go with the first question. Yeah. First one. Smallest value for n, which 1 plus I by 1 minus I whole power n. 1 plus I by 1 minus I. So this is a direct question actually. So 1 plus I by 1 minus I. First thing is take conjugate. Correct? So into 1 plus I into 1 plus I. So 1 plus I the whole square divided by 1 square plus 1 square. 1 plus 1. So this is basically a plus ib into a minus ib is equal to a square plus b square. So normally what you do, a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square, right? In I square is minus 1. So that's the reason it is 1 plus 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. Expand this top. 1 plus, what is I square value? Minus 1 plus 2i by 2. Correct? So 1 minus 1 I can cancel. 0. So what I'll get? I. And here it is whole power n is there. I power n value. Yes. Smallest value for 1 plus I, 1 minus I whole power n value is equal to what? 1. So the I power n value is equal to 1. Just now I told you, what is it? I power 4. What is the value? 1. Remember, just now the shortcut. I square, I cube. Correct? And what is I power 4 value? 1. So what is my n value here? 4. N value is 4. Is it clear for everyone? Copy it down, let me know. See, the question here is, as earlier asked me one important doubt. Sir, won't the answer be 1 as I power 4n is equal to 1? That is I power 4. But the question here is what? What is the smallest value of I? Yeah. See, earlier I understood what is your doubt. Your doubt was I power 4n is equal to 1, right? So n value should be 1, no? Correct? N value should be 1. this n value should be equal to 1. But then also if n value is equal to 1, what is the value you are getting? I power 4 is equal to 1, right? Not I power 1 is equal to 1. Ali, you got it now? Yeah. But excellent doubt, Ali. Excellent doubt. Okay. Even when I was in class 12th also, I had the same doubt. But only once I began to teach only I knew how to solve it. What excellent doubt. Superb. Very good. Very good thought process. So with this, I'm going to clear it. Okay. Still, if you got doubt, I'll help you out. Don't worry. Yeah, the next one. Square root of this. Else I'll just go with this to the last. I got time. I'll just, because that is something which is very easy question. I'll go to this. If omega is an imaginary cube root of unity, okay, then they given what? 1 plus omega power 4, 1 plus omega square, the least positive integral value of m. So this also I will do it because you will need my help. First thing I will tell you here is what is omega cube value? 1. Then 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. Okay. These things we have to know first. And what is my omega power 4? Omega power 4, I can write it as what? Omega cube into omega. Omega power 4. So what is my omega cube? First only I wrote. Omega cube value is what? 1. So what is my omega power 4? Can I write this omega? I can write, right? Anoop? Can I write as 1 plus omega in place of omega power 4? Others? Now, one more thing is 1 plus omega square is here. Correct? What is my 1 plus omega square? See the above equation here. What is 1 plus omega square? Minus omega. Correct? 1 plus omega square is minus omega whole power m. And what is my 1 plus omega value? This is my 1 plus omega. What is 1 plus omega value? Minus omega square whole power m. Is this step clear for everyone? Nothing. I'm not doing anything great. Is it clear up to this for everyone? Ali, you lost the connection, right? Yeah. So Ali, what I was talking is 1 plus omega square. You can see this equation, right? Let me just take the high spotlight. Yeah. 1 plus omega square is there, no? Can you see here 1 plus omega square here? This omega, I can shift it to this side. So it is becoming what? Minus omega. Correct? And instead of omega power 4, I am writing it as what? Omega cube into omega. Omega cube dot omega. What is omega cube value? 1. First itself I wrote. Clear up to this? So what is 1 plus omega from the above equation? 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square. That's what I wrote. Is it clear, Ali, now? I hope it should be. Correct. And the question is the least positive integral value of m. So then what we can do is we can just, if you want, you can take the minus outside. Okay, minus 1 whole power m, correct? And minus 1 whole power m here also. Correct? What value of m should be least? So if I give the value m as 3, here they given what? The first itself. If I am giving m value as 3, what it is coming? M value as 3. I'm just checking out the options. I'm just checking out the options. Because I given the least value. If I'm giving m value as 3, what is omega cube value? 1. Correct? So if I'm giving m value as 3, what is the value I'm getting for all of these things? Minus 1. Because minus sign is there. This is becoming omega power 6. 2 into 3 again 6. Omega cube into omega cube 1 into 1. Again minus 1. So the least positive integral value of m. The answer is not about the positive answer what I'm getting. Least positive integral value. That is m is equal to plus 3. This is the answer. Well solved. Because the LHS and RHS should be equal. So I hope it's clear. I'm just going to clear it out now because there are a few more questions which I wanted to do. Find the value of a such that the sum of the squares of the roots of the equation, they're given some roots, correct? Is 0, is equal to 0. So I'll go back to your 10th standard now. We know there are two roots, alpha and beta, right? What is alpha plus beta? Minus b by a. And what is my alpha beta? C by a. Everyone remembers these things? I think in polynomials we studied. In polynomials, class 9th or 10th. Correct? This is my coefficient of ax square. This is my b. This is my c. Correct or not? Sum of squares of the roots. So that is alpha square plus beta square. This also we know it. What is it? Alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Correct? What is alpha plus beta? Minus b by a. Minus b by a is what? What is it? A minus 2 by, what is the coefficient of x square? 1. So what is my alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is a minus 2. What is my alpha beta? C by a. What is c by a? Minus of a plus 1. Correct? So now once you substitute and solve it, you will be getting very simple thing like a minus 1 the whole square plus 5. Now 5 cannot be 0. Correct? We have to find what? Sum of squares of the roots of the equation is the least. So to be minimum. So when alpha square plus beta square will be minimum, when a minus 1 the whole square is equal to 0, or a value is what? Equal to 1. That's all. So if you're having doubt in this, but you have to solve it, okay? You have to solve it. I'll help you out later. Yeah. So I hope you guys have copied on this. Let me go to the next one. Tenth question. Find the modulus of 1 plus I by 1 minus I. 1 plus I by 1 minus I. So modulus means what? Simple thing. Just put root, right? What is root of 1 square plus 1 square? Root of 1 square plus 1 square. 1, 1. Down also, what is it? 1 square plus 1 square. Modulus means root of the terms, the coefficient of terms. That's it. So root 2 by 2, what is the value? 1. Just put option A. That's it. The answer. I hope you understood. Modulus meaning root of the coefficient of the terms. What is the coefficient of I? 1. What is the coefficient of this one? 1. That's it. Just put square root and do the squares of the particular coefficient. Is it clear for everyone? This is a direct question. Question number 10. And question number 9. See, for question number 9, the shortcut for this particular, 1 second. I think I stopped the sharing of screen. You'll get it now. Yes. For this particular question is purely real. Is purely real. Whenever you get sine theta and you're having n pi 2, n pi by 2 and all, right? Correct? Sine n pi. What is the value? 0. Real term, obviously, we'll be equating it to 0. Okay. We'll be equating it to what? 0. So whenever you get sine in this, put option A. N pi. N pi is the answer. Theta is equal to n pi. In place of sine, if cos is coming, what is cos n pi value? Minus 1 whole power n. Then you can ask me one more thing. What happens if tan comes? Correct? If tan, that kind of questions won't come as the answer. Suppose if cos n pi is coming, correct? Minus 1 whole power n. If it is cos n pi, minus 1 whole power n. So in this kind of theta question is basically, what is the answer? N pi. N pi is the answer. That's a shortcut. Directly, please write it out without thinking too much. Because sin n pi is 0. Okay, so option A is the answer for 9th question. Clear? Yeah. Fine. So thank you guys then. Yeah. Okay.